Proceeding with the mission.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Ninja Gaiden 4 related video. It's been a while. Now, honestly, the big reason for that is because there hasn't been a whole lot to cover when it comes to this game. You all know the Two Masters DLC is coming, but we haven't really had any sort of info related to it for a very long time. And with the very few big events to showcase it, like the Game Awards and other various stuff, have come and gone, so it's like grasping at straws to figure out where they're actually going to showcase it. And with Team Ninja focusing a lot of their effort recently on Neo 3, with no real updates when it comes to Ninja Gaiden 4 and its DLC at all, especially with a lot of recent releases coming out, especially in February, with games like Resident Evil and other titles. But the silence has come to an end, because a while back, a Twitter user actually asked Team Ninja when we are going to see the Two Masters DLC, and they actually responded with soon. Whenever you hear that from a game company, it is kind of a twofold thing, because game studios do that a lot, to be incredibly vague, which is something they did with Marvel's Wolverine and Marvel Spider-Man 2 when fans ask whether or not we're going to be receiving any updates anytime soon. And just like Insomniac has done, more than likely we're probably going to receive an update relatively soon towards the end of February or going into the next month, because there is a rumored state of play and there also is some other big events that are probably going to happen. But that is not all the news that I have for you today. No, because recently there have been some figure reveals when it comes to the Two Masters DLC on Twitter, where we see prototype figures of Ryu and Yakumo, where they're not colored or painted yet, but we do get a good look at these, and Ryu's definitely says a lot, because he does have some of the weapons that he's going to have in the Two Masters DLC, and we get a better look at them with a gauntlet and a whip-like weapon, which has me incredibly interested to see how these weapons will work when it comes to Ryu's combat, considering the changes they made to it in Ninja Gaiden 4, where unlike Yakumo, his Ninpo magic replaces his weapon slots, which has me incredibly conflicted and kind of worried to see how exactly they're going to pull this off. Because I've talked about this DLC before, and also in my review, are they going to have it to where Yakumo's the only character that can switch between their weapons on the fly, and Ryu has to manually switch between his 2 or 3 weapons? And with Yakumo's figure, we actually don't get a look at his brand new scythe weapon, despite him having it in the Two Masters DLC, but with Ryu, we do get a look at his brand new weapons, which we did see in the promo art of the DLC, but now we get a good look at it, and he has this pretty cool gauntlet and also a whip-like weapon. Ryu himself has had a similar type of weapon in Ninja Gaiden 2, but not to this extent, and it does have me incredibly intrigued, but it also is slightly worrying considering this is the only weapon we see him with, and honestly, the way they've talked about this DLC in the past has me begging the question whether or not he's going to get more than just this weapon. Yakumo would have a total of 10 weapons, while Ryu would have only 2. And waiting this long just to have to pay for a DLC to get one new weapon for a central character kinda would suck. And it would have to be a really good weapon for it to really matter. And from what we see of the weapon, it is pretty cool looking, but how does it actually work on a gameplay front? Because it looks like it's a gauntlet and a whip. And compared to the Dragon Sword, if that's all Ryu is getting, it's a little disappointing, and I'm really hoping that when it comes to the Two Masters DLC, they put their all into this, because if it's just another cash grab and it doesn't add a whole lot to it when it comes to new weapons and actually sprucing up Ninja Gaiden 4, not only am I gonna be disappointed, but a lot of fans are going to be outraged. So there is that. But that's all I have for you in this video today. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, or change it to a dislike if you didn't, and let me know in the comments whether or not you think we're going to receive the Two Masters DLC sometime soon. Let me know your thoughts on Ryu's new weapon in general. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button to be notified whether I upload, whether it's Ninja Gaiden, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, or any other content under the sun. Have a good rest of your guys' night, morning, afternoon, or whatever it is for you in the world. Peace out. Bye-bye.